Welcome, everybody. This is my artist statement. My name is Bonnie Sorsby, and currently I am teaching ceramics at Marina High School on the coast of California. We're a little south of San Francisco in Santa Cruz. It's a small school of about 700 students currently. My arts background started in my childhood when I was growing up in Gakona, Alaska. This was our house over here. It's a very rural town. And if I wasn't out exploring nature or playing with my 5 siblings, I was inside drawing. I was also inspired by my grandmother, Grace Oni, who was an artist as well. She was a oil painter, and nature was her inspiration. She painted down here. This is the Big Sur, which is fun because I grew up in Alaska, but she traveled all through the West Coast and spent a lot of time in Big Sur. And I live super close to Big Sur right now. The one on the right over here is of the Oregon coast. And I just loved her paintings growing up. She was my namesake. My middle name's Grace. And I really was drawn to her work. It showed me other places in the world, and I was lost in the colors that she used and the texture she created through her work. It really inspired me. I also come from a family of artists. Over here, we have my uncle on the left. He is an ivory carver. We're Siberian Yupik and Inupiat, which are Alaska natives. So he uses ivory to carve and create animals that are important in our culture. On the right over here, this is actually just from this summer. I spent some time with my aunties, and my mom right here is in the blue, and my little daughter. But we spent some time doing some crafts with sealskin, and my auntie right here was working on a fox pelt, and my older auntie over here, she's working on a sealskin basket. So I grew up seeing creators in their natural environments, just like creating. So I think that really helped inspire me as well. Um, and all of this nature, like being infused with nature, being growing up in Alaska, being around my family, really inspired my work as well. A lot of my work is nature themed. The one over here is a mural I painted for my daughter. This is in her bedroom. Uh, the one on the top right over here is identity mandala that I had my students create. So I had a mixture of my Alaska heritage, my California heritage, or new California roots here. Um, and then over at the bottom, we have a couple tiles that I created with clay, relief tiles. And these are some of my more meaningful pieces, and I think it speaks a lot to my process and what I enjoy as an artist. Um, in college, I really enjoyed printmaking, and that was my focus. Actually, I went through beginning through advanced printmaking, and this one was especially meaningful. It's a print I did of my dad, created for my dad, of my dad after he passed away. And it was a way for me to process his passing. So it was just a few months after he passed, I created it, and I think that really helped with my whole grieving process and studying the image and really putting a lot of love into it. The mug over here is more recent. This is a mug that I made for my mother. She really wanted a Pungawi whale. Um, she's where I get my Alaska heritage. She's the Siberian Yupik and Inupiat, and she asked for a mug with a whale on it, a minke whale, which I created. Um, and it really inspired me because in the future, I'd really like to keep working with ceramics and trying to find a niche there where I don't know, it's nature inspired, but Alaska also. So that's what I'm working at currently, and my future dreams is to hopefully become a ceramicist. We'll see where we go from there. Thank you.